Jailhouse, prison bounties, they're as real as dirt. We just had one recently here in Flagler County, Florida, Flagler County Jail, where these two people paid $100 for inmates to beat up another inmate in the jail who had ratted these two out for selling drugs on the street. They also are arrested now for putting a hit on another inmate, a jailhouse bounty. Hi, I'm Gary York, True Prison Stories. Please subscribe if you like this video. Yeah, folks, jailhouse and prison bounties have gone on for centuries, and a lot of people don't hear about them. A lot of people don't talk about them. You know, you don't hear about a lot of these. There's a lot of different types. I'm going to make this short and sweet because there's a lot of people that watch my channel are already in corrections. You know this, and if you don't know it, well, now you will know it. But then those of you that watch my channel that are not in corrections, but I appreciate your interest and your following, this will help you understand what some of these hits are for. You know, number one, in this case we just talked about, we'll stick with hits on rats or snitches. This guy ended up with a broken wrist and some lacerations and so forth, but he's going to survive. He got attacked by 5 inmates who threw him in a jail cell and started pounding on him, all for $100. So, you know, if there's 5 of them involved, they were probably going to split it for 20 bucks a piece, canteen money to buy some snacks and stuff for beating this guy up. It happens more than we know, and a lot of it does not get reported. We never know about a lot of it. But what are some of the reasons for the hits? Well, snitches have hits placed on them. Gang activity. A lot of hits are going on with gang activity in prisons and jails. Certain gangs want a gang member taken out from another gang. Or gangs on the street are in contact with gang members inside the jails and prisons, and they place hits on someone in the jail or prison. Hits come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Now, another big one is hits on child predators, pedophiles. It happens all the time. Just Google inmate pedophile killed, inmate pedophile beaten, inmate kills child molester in prison, so forth. So those are others who get hits placed on them. And also, another one, take Jeffrey Dahmer, for instance. Serial killers, yeah. Now, I know everybody's in there for a crime, right? You've been sentenced for something. But some of the crimes that are committed by some of these guys are not liked very much by the majority of the inmate population. Jeffrey Dahmer was bragging about how many people he killed and what he'd done, and the bragging got too much, and this one inmate took him out one day in the cell and killed him. The other kind of hit that we have to deal with, and I've investigated all these types of cases, not the serial killer, not the child molester, but I've investigated the hits on inmates, as in the first scenario, from people on the street. I've investigated lawyers. The federal prosecutor in Fort Myers, Florida, had a hit on him, and I investigated that out of Charlotte Correctional Institution. The guy was going to get out of prison in 3 days. Where the letters he mailed serious, we don't know, but we got him, we charged him, we booked him into jail, got new charges, and put him back in prison before he could get on the street. Those are other type hits. Hits and threats coming out of the prison and jail to the street. Another big one, unfortunately, I just did a video on an officer that got shot. We're not sure of the circumstances yet. Shot and killed at his workplace outside, going to work. But hits on officers, hits placed on officers by gang members on the street, by gang members in the prison, other inmates that didn't like something the correctional officer made them do, and they place a hit on them. It's a dangerous environment, folks. For those of you that don't realize, there are jailhouse bounties and prison bounties happening all the time. We don't always hear about them. The one I gave you at the beginning of this video was new news that just came out. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about jailhouse bounties. Please put your experiences with jailhouse bounties, prison bounties, in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Gary York. True prison stories.